สวัสดีครับมาบูไฮโอลา Hi everyone admin call from KP1 Worldwide tonight I'm very excited because I got a very spectacular guest. She is very vocal LGBTQ advocate of Thailand. She a very frontliner advocating for LGBTQ right for our member our community in Thailand for a very long time. And I feel honored to have her here tonight. And please welcome Kun Piano, her nickname, and her full name is Kun Sakesan Akaros, Miss LGBT Thailand 2020. And I honor her, okay, even though she just been this role from her title. She used to be second runner-up, Miss Mimosa Queen Thailand 2020. So please welcome, give an applause to her, Kun Piano. And Kun Piano, please introduce yourself to all the fans worldwide, please. Thank you.
Hello, Mabuhay, Hola, and Swadika. I'm Piano. My full name is Sakesan Akaros, and I am Mid LGBT Thailand 2020. I normally my job is a medical technologist. Right now, I'm doing the business with COVID-19 testing, and also I do volunteering about COVID-19. Yes, you can call me Piano.
Right. So you put on so many shoes. You got a very interesting life story. Would you mind to share your story to all the fans worldwide? I mean, about your background, about your childhood. Where did you came from, and what kind of neighborhood you growing up?
Yeah, I would love to share my story to inspire many people. I was born in the slum in Hat Yai. It's like in the south of Thailand, and there my hometown is like very poor, and we not have anything. We starving, and we just like I just feel like before that I was such like young. I feel very sad. Why I born in this slum? Why I not rich? But when I getting like right now, I just like be proud that I come from very bottom of society. But right now, I do everything and I build my life. I growing so fast. But the everything in my past childhood, I fight a lot with the like educations also and also like try to be survival. And all of the thing that I did for my past is make me today. Yes. Do you know Hat Yai in the south of Thailand?
I do. I've been to Hadia several times for the last
Oh,
few years. I think three or
yeah.
four. Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, can you to explain a little bit more for people to visualize about your neighborhood? How depressing your resident was at the time?
Yeah, it's just like we don't have any food. Like we need to go to the get the food from food distributions. And my mom, she work in the housekeeper. She's not always at home. I need to take care of my sister. And also like people like for me, in my main job, it's just like manora. It's like Thai traditional dancing. I need to go there after school and I get money like 100 or 50 baht. I share with my sister to go to the school. And also like we don't have food. You yeah, just imagine it's like we need to find food every day. Tomorrow I don't know that I have something to eat or not, and tomorrow I don't know what I gonna facing like violent also rape, drug, rob, and a lot of things, like is if like people in Philippines, they're gonna thinking about like Manila, some places there, and Catherine Gray talking about that they help about the HIV awareness there or help elder children there. That is the same of my hometown, same like that's the advocacy of the Catherine Gray. I live there, I grow there, and my life is there. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. That's quite
yeah,
interesting. I mean,
yeah,
honestly, I found it's very hard to survive at that
yeah.
environment, and it's just amazing. I mean,
Thank you.
what inspiration did you have, to go through your life, to be like a decent adult, okay,
Yeah.
because you wasn't, in like the the productive environment, and you probably wouldn't have many good example to follow. So where is the inspiration that you used to advance in your life?
That is a good questions. I want to be a good example because I don't have any good example in my hometown. And I thinking like we don't have good example. I want to be a good example for the people around me, for the people that's growing up to me, like the teenagers, the young guy or the young girls that was born in slum too. I want to be inspiration them. That's to do the where you born or some places is not doesn't mean that you can be successful person. You it's depend on us what we do, what we think, and what we talk. I think like, and right now I am so successful, like many girls, many guys, like teenagers in my neighborhood just like I want to be like you, I want to be a more good example like you. We are poor, we were born in slum. It doesn't mean that we can be a clever person. It doesn't mean that we can just like we just stay same life in Salam. Right now, I just stay in Bangkok. I be
Mm,
a superstar. I be a beauty queen. I be many things. Just like be a good example for everyone. That doesn't matter where you are come from. If you think
mm,
good, you do good, you talk good, you're gonna be a
mm,
good person. That
mm,
is.
mm, mm. And I also wonder about, you got like, I heard that you was a very good student, and
Yeah.
yeah, according to your life story, it's very hard and very struggling to get, food, enough food on the table,
Yeah. Yeah.
alone. So how did you get your education finance?
Ah, I told you before, I was like traditional dancing and boxer also. I just like go to the after school. They have like traditional dancing. It's called manora. I go there for the young guy or young girls. We are gonna start at 7 p.m. That is not too late. And after that, I get money like 100, 150, and like 10 years, 20 years ago is like quite a lot. And I share with my sister to go to school, and every day when I go to school, I think that the education gonna bring me like go to the society, go to the some places is better, and I don't want to back to salam again. I think like the best way of my life is to have a good education. When I have a good education, I'm gonna have a good job. When I have a good job, I'm gonna have a money. When I have money, I want to back to my slum to help more people, and our slum gonna be better place. That's like education is the best way to build my life and to help my slum. That's what I thought on the time. Yes.
Mm, mm. You got a very, educated mind.
Mm,
Uh-huh. And
yeah.
yes, because of, a lot of moonlighting you had in the past, such as boxing, which in my point of view, I'm kind of sure if I correct. Was it a shy boxing?
Again, please.
Was it a shy boxing? Boxing, a shy boxing.
Oh yeah, I have to tell you, my father, my dad, he is a boxer also, and like to be honest with you, I want to share this story. My dad, he doesn't want me to be a transgender. They know me since I was young that I gonna be a transgender, and they try to put me on the boxing trainer or to be a boxer because it's a boxer is the main sport for the man or for the for the like masculine, But when I go there, I just like I don't want my dad to talk bad about me. I don't want he to disappoint in me. That's why I joined the boxing trainers and I be a boxer. And the thing that's why I always win because of if I don't win, my dad gonna be like, why you not win? You need to be win. You need to strong like me. And I win on the time. But normally in my heart, in my feeling, in inside of me, it's just thinking like I want to be a woman. And also I just thinking like women can be strong too. Women can be boxer too. I don't care. This is
Mm,
people gonna bully me or people gonna think that oh you're a boxer, you're a man. I don't think like that. I just feel like I am a woman who can defend myself. I am a woman who's strong character. I am a woman that can help other women get out to their like violent. I just thinking like that. I this the good personality of mine. Even though I getting in the very bad position or the very bad situation, I just thinking always positive that everything is we need to live and learn. That is
mm, mm.
yeah
You passed so many audio in the past. So I
yeah
mean, I would love to ask you about your opinion, or if you have a voice to say to some parents. Okay,
uh huh
as you mentioned, you knew you always knew at in your heart, you truly have woman soul. Okay, in
yeah
the masculine form. So, but
yeah
anyway, you sort of was forced to be someone else, which wasn't truly yourself, and I
mm-hmm.
think it's probably quite suffering, emotionally.
Yeah
So, if you have anything to say to parents, not only in Thailand, I mean, but also worldwide. Do you have anything to say? Like, deep down, you probably better consider, um, like, the true self of your kids and let them
yeah
be, or
yeah
or or you just let them, like, to protect their children to be what they want them to be.
Yeah, if I have the places that I can talk and speak with the family or the parents of the all of the people, not only transgenders or not only the LGBTQ, I want to tell them that we not choose to born. You make us to born. You need to give up the freedom, free of thinking, free of living, and free of anything. Because of it doesn't mean like if I am a transgender or somebody gonna be a opposites of their gender, it doesn't mean that it's bad thing. We just want to live our life like we used to live, and also like I want them to just like let them free, let the children free. That's in like makes them to like you need to do this job, you need to be like that, you need to be like that, because everyone have like our like their dreams, everyone have their behaviors, everyone live their life. It's just like let them be, just like I want to be what I want to be, but the important thing that teach the children to be a good people, to be to help society, and to love and to share, to to be a good person. That's the main thing that I want to talk with the any parents. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, do you have any, like, any idea to suggest for some misconception from the adult or from our parents out there? I mean, in some parents, they might concern about settling down and have some family. I mean, some parents wouldn't mind to have their own children to be like, overtly
Mm-hmm.
BTQ.
Yeah.
But what they concern is just like they tend to believe that at the end of the day, LGBTQ tend to be alone or lonely. Okay,
Yeah.
at their dusky year. So, do you have anything to correct their misconception?
Uh-huh. I just thinking like it's a very very old thinking and very very like it's not it's unfair for us because of right now technology coming. We have internet, we have friends, we can easy going everywhere, and like we not be alone. We have a lot of people around our country, our hometown that we need to target, and also like to be settled down. It doesn't mean that we need to have a wife or we need to have a husband. We can be alone and we settle down also. It's just like I want to talk with parents that's like to be have a partner, it doesn't mean that you're gonna happy life. Sometimes to be alone, you have a happy life too. Don't try to put like the own thinking, the like like I don't know. I just like want to say to them just like your life in your generation and our generation is not the same. Let them be. Let them learn. If they cannot settle down by being a LGBTQ, that's the thing that they need to learn. Not you need to push them to learn. You know.
Mm,
Yes.
mm. Yeah, that's quite right. That's quite right.
Yeah.
Um, and also, I mean, are you already like gone through like the regenerative sex or I mean gender assignment? Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. I just for me like I not like full operation. It's just operation upper and
Oh,
like for yeah, for me, I just think like to being a woman doesn't mean like you have the like genital tract like, or something. To be a woman, you just like you think like a woman, you behavior like a woman, and you being inside like I am a woman. And then that like before, I need to tell you like before when I was 10 or 18 years old, I just feel like I have a short hair, no have boobs, but I thinking like I'm a woman. Why people say that I am like lady boy or something like that? I just think like I'm a woman. Why people around me just like put like label me to be like that, to be like that? I just believe in myself. I believe inside of my like I'm a woman. Doesn't care people to thinking that you are this, you are this. I wanna tell you, I'm a woman. That is.
Okay. So, I mean, would you consider in Thai? Okay, we're going to talk
Yeah.
in Thai
Okay.
society
ได้
first
ค่ะ
because we are in Thailand. So, would you consider nowadays in Thailand LGBTQ including me? Okay, I'm an
Okay.
open gay. Okay,
Okay.
um, have the right we deserve, which is mean equal right, exactly the same as the stress.
No ไม่เลยค่ะอยากจะบอกว่าขอพูดภาษาไทยนะคะว่าในประเทศไทยเนี่ยเราไม่ได้รับการยอมรับที่แท้จริงเราแค่มีจำนวนเยอะเฉยๆทำให้เป็นการยอมรับแบบทางอ้อมเพราะว่าถ้าสมมุติว่าเขาไม่ยอมรับเราหรือว่าปฏิเสธอะไรเราในบางอย่างเนี่ยเราก็จะออกมาต่อต้านเราก็จะออกมาต่อสู้เพราะเรามีจำนวนเยอะการยอมรับที่แท้จริงจะต้องผ่านรูปแบบของกฎหมายกฎประเพณีหลายๆอย่างแล้วก็ในปัจจุบันนะคะยังมีการปฏิเสธการจ้างงานเลือกปฏิบัติตีตาหลายๆอย่างทำให้ LGBTQ ของเราเนี่ยไม่ได้ยอมรับอย่างจริงๆจังๆสักทีสำหรับเปียโนเนี่ยถ้าจะพูดเรื่องของ accept หรือการยอมรับเนี่ยมันต้องมีอะไรที่ชัดเจนจากนโยบายของรัฐหรือว่าจากผู้บริหารหรือว่าจากอะไรสักอย่างที่เป็นด็อกิเมนต์หรือว่าเป็นแบบเอกสารชัดเจนเปียโนเชื่อว่าสำหรับเปียโนเนี่ยถ้ามันต้องยอมรับจริงๆเนี่ยมันต้องมีกฎหมายในการคุ้มครองสิทธิพื้นฐานของการเป็น LGBTQ อย่างน้อยเลยอย่างน้อยที่สุดนะคะในเรื่องของการเปลี่ยนคำหน้าชื่อหรือการแต่งงานการมีคู่รักเนี่ยคือสิทธิพื้นฐานที่เราควรได้รับเพราะเราก็เป็นมนุษย์คนหนึ่งที่มีรักโลภโกรธหลงซึ่งเป็นโนมองว่าถ้ามันยอมรับจริงๆแล้วเนี่ยทำไมกฎหมายพวกนี้มันถึงยังต้องต่อสู้กันอีกทำไมประเทศไทยแบบว่าสาวประเภทสองเยอะมากเกย์เยอะมากแต่ว่าเราไม่สามารถแต่งงานกันได้เลยแล้วก็มีแบบเป็นโนยังต้องใช้นายอยู่นะปัจจุบันขนาดผมยาวมีหน้าอกรูปร่างเหมือนผู้หญิงหน้าตาเหมือนผู้หญิงแต่เรายังต้องใช้มิเตอร์อยู่ซึ่งตรงเนี้ยถ้าจะบอกว่าเราได้รับการยอมรับแล้วประเทศไทยเสรีภาพสวรรค์ของ LGBTQ เป็นโนสำหรับเป็นโนว่าไม่ใช่ค่ะเพราะสุดท้ายแล้วถ้าเราเราโดนทำร้ายหรือว่าเรามีคนรักแต่เราก็ทำอะไรแบบถูกกฎหมายหรือว่ามีกฎหมายคุ้มครองไม่ได้นี่เหรอคะที่เรียกว่าการยอมรับสำหรับเป็นโนเรียกว่าการยอมรับแบบทางอ้อมไม่ใช่การยอมรับที่แท้จริงค่ะ
อืมอืมอือฮึอันนี้จะให้โก้แปลไหมครับมันยาวนิดหนึ่งให้โก้แปลไหม
ได้ค่ะ
แปล
พี่ก็แบนเลย
โอเคแต่ว่าแปลแบบเป็นใจความเนอะไม่ได้แปลทุกคำ
ได้ค่ะ
พูดนะแต่รวบรวมใจ
ได้ค่ะ
ความ
ค่ะ
Okay, all the fans worldwide, Kun Piano chose to to elaborate the inequality, okay, in real life that LGBTQ community experience every day in Thailand,
yeah.
and I'm going to concur. Okay, in short, she in her opinion, she perceived that that's still a big room of inequality between the straight and LGBTQ acceptance in Thailand, because she
Mhm.
believed that if LGBTQ truly accepted, Thailand should actually like pass the bill, okay, pass it like equality, gender equality bill sort of, such as the bill that's ratify same-sex marriage, and social welfare, okay, and because at the moment Thailand, I mean LGBTQ wouldn't be able to get married, like have the same legal, okay, have the same legal marital status as the stress can do, and it's not good at all because everyone pay tax, okay, and entitled to live, and most of them, or many of them are also have companion. Everyone have love, okay, and they would love to share their life, okay, and spend their life together. But the thing is, the incentive and the benefit of being couple legally in Thailand wouldn't be accepted. So that's include of insurance, also superannuation funds also. If one of your companion, okay, pass away, the other one wouldn't get anything,
And signal not good.
even though they might probably
Hello.
spend time together for 10 or 20 years. That's why she believed that in Thailand, even though a lot of people said that Thailand is sort of LGBTQ paradise, but it actually hasn't been so true. Because she believed that, like, people, more majority, okay, majority of the people, or someone that's in power, um, sort of would be forcibly to accept, okay,
Uh,
to accept
okay.
to the accept of the relevance of LGBTQ in Thai society. Uh-huh. Because if they,
Okay.
accepted LGBTQ present with volition, they must pass all the bill, okay, to ratify um, the status or the the being of LGBTQ. นะคะอันนี้ก็พูดไปแล้วนะครับอันนี้ครบไหมอ่ะพูดโดยพูด
ค่ะ
โดยสรุปพูดโดยสรุปโอเคไหมครับเนาะอืมก็คือบอกไป
ค่ะ
แล้วบอกว่านะคุณเปียโนก็ฟังอยู่เนาะครบไหมครับหรือมีขาดตรงไหนครับขาดตรงไหนเดี๋ยวโป้พูดไปอีกตะกี้พูดสรุปสั้นๆขาดไหมครับ
ค่ะค่ะ Ex-
ได้ยินไหม
คำถาม
อ่ะ
ว่าอะไรนะ
ได้
คะ
ถามว่าโก้สรุป
กับเสียง
ไปแล้วแต่ที่คุณเปียโน
โอเค
พูด
ค่ะ
เนาะครบไหมครับครบไหมใจความครบไหมใจความครบไหมครับ
ค่ะเรียบร้อยค่ะครบถ้วนดีมากค่ะพี่โก้
อ๋อโอเคโอเคคราวนี้เนี่ยถามว่าแล้วอย่างเงี้ยคุณเปียโนต้องการให้คือในฐานะโก้เป็น LGBT เนาะโก้ก็สนับสนุน same sex
ค่ะ
marriage นะแต่
ค่ะ
โก้ก็ไม่โก้ก็wouldn't mind นะเพราะโก้ก็มีความรู้สึกว่า doesn't matter อะ doesn't matter คือหมายถึง
ใช่
ว่าจะคือเราก็ใช้คือหมายว่าแต่จริงๆมันต้องมีไงความหมายคือถ้ามีมันก็ดีไง นึกออกไหมครับแต่ถามว่าควรจะมีไหมควรจะมีแต่ถามว่าถ้าไม่มีอยู่ได้ไหมก็อยู่ได้แต่ว่าอยากให้มีเพื่อรองรับนะคุณเปียโนครับอยู่ไหมขึ้นคุณเปียโนหายเดี๋ยวสักครู่นะ Wait a minute fans คุณเปียโน lost some connection hang on Get in, get in. So, for someone who join us later and wouldn't catch up at the beginning, Kun Piano actually is like um, the spearhead. She spearhead for LGBTQ right in Thailand for a very long time, and she is a very good example for LGBTQ member because she came from a very distressing environment and very poor background, which um, surrounded by like drug mafia, and um, lacking, you know, she growing up in a um, dilapidated neighborhood. Okay, but she got a very good mindset because she she study hard, and also save money from do some boxing and do some moonlighting, save money to finance her higher education, and she got she said that she would love to be the
อย่า
good
อย่าเอมี่ขอดูคอมเมนต์หน่อยได้ปะมีปะ
a good LGBTQ adult as to be a very good example for LGBT younger generations of LGBTQ. Okay. Kun
Hello,
Pen-
I'm back.
okay. So you lost your signal, but it's okay.
Yeah, but now okay.
Right. Can you clear me? Can you hear me clearly?
Okay, I am carrying right now. I connect with the Wi-Fi.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So Um, actually, I follow you for quite some time over the years, and I
Yeah.
knew you're very vocal on LGBT rights. Okay,
Yes.
aside from other issue, which I'm going to talk along. All right. So,
Okay.
what kind of detail in the LGBT right that you would love to request from our government? Like so they might have a second thought. So some bill that would support our rights probably would be coming out soon.
Yeah. For me, I am a medical technologist. I finished in science, healthcare. I would love to talk and speak my voice about the healthcare for LGBT community. That you know, there's a lot of LGBTQ community. We need to take something just like PrEP for HIV awareness or hormone for the transgender. And
Mm,
also like we need to be like comfortable to go to hospital or to go to the healthcare system. We have a lot of problem about that, like stigma, discrimination, a perfect calling. I feel like not good when I go to hospital or healthcare system with government. They call me like Mr. Sakesan. I just feel like I am have a long hair, I make up too good, I wearing high heel, but you call me Mister. But I understand the system. But I want to speak my voice that we need a good healthcare. We need to go in easy to get the like healthcare easily without this stigma and discriminations. And also second thing that I want to change and I want to ask for law is like same-sex marriage. It's very important. I have a boyfriend also. My boyfriend is in France, and we cannot marry in Thailand. We want to marry in Thailand, but they don't have any law. And that's what I told before. We LGBTQ community in Thailand is so huge, but
mm,
why we cannot marry? We love. I believe in love is love. Gender it doesn't meaning anything. If we love, we love, and love needs to be stable and settled down also and marries and paper and document can be if my boyfriend is work in hospital in Bangkok, I
mm,
cannot sign anything. We are not a couple, we're not married. I just
mm,
like, oh my god, we sleep every night together, but I cannot do anything when my boyfriend gets sick or my boyfriend have to operation something. It's so sad, and especially Because do you think like if someone would love each other in LGBT community right now, if they have COVID, what happened? If we don't have same-sex marriage, the partner gonna dying alone
mm,
without leave anything to the lover. It's so
mm,
sad. This is unfair. This is like why we need to fight, why we need to go to government to talk, why we need to go to protest about same-sex marriage.
mm,
Why? For what?
mm,
I don't understand why we need to do that. It's just like it's like basic human right for us. Two things:
mm.
good healthcare, same-sex marriage. That is the main. If I be a president, two things I gonna making bigger and make a change for LGBT community, and I think I can do it if I have a chance.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, there would be some not actually issue because I used to read in the newspaper. There's
Uh
some
huh.
protests from like gay men that
Uh huh.
they would love to donate blood, but
Oh my God! This is
some
healthcare
hospital
too.
wouldn't be willing to accept. I would love
Yeah.
to get your opinion, but okay, if I voice my opinion, it might not be in line with you. Okay, in some issue, I can
Okay.
first. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
I would get your opinion.
For me, I have to tell you before I get like my business with COVID, I am the head of medical laboratory in sexual health clinic.
Mm,
Yeah, I know why the reasons if the people in LGBTQ cannot donate the blood because of the incubation periods about HIV. A lot of people before in like past 20 or 10 years ago, people like getting risky about sexual with unprotected and they go to donate because of they scared to go to testing about HIV. And also
mm,
when we have a donate blood, we need to check like on STD first because we don't want to transfer like their STD to the client or to the patients. And
mm,
also right now I think for me right now it's like for me it's like I cannot go to like hey LGBT can donate blood. I agree with that, and also I agree with cannot also because of you know responsibility is not the same in everyone. For
mm,
me, if I have like unprotected sex, I will not go to donate blood. I will not
mm,
go because it's not safe for the people. Donate blood is like to sharing. We want to
mm,
share good thing. We want to help they have a good life after operation. But
mm,
if we give a disease, if we give a virus, if we give a bacteria to them,
mm,
it's opposite for me. The first thing that we need before we fight that LGBTQ can donate blood normally, same like straight. We need to educate them about HIV awareness,
That's
like
correct.
on STD. I agree with the government with this. Like Thailand, a lot of LGBTQ
Mm,
not have good education about sexual health. I work with this for 3 years. I know people doesn't know HIV. People don't know gonorrhea. People don't know
mm,
syphilis. And
mm,
how you can confidently go to the hospital and donate blood. I
mm,
don't
mm,
know. For me, it's like I don't say that no. It's to be in a LGBTQ community. I say that I want to donate blood. But if I being a medical technologist, I can say that are you sure? Are you
mm,
sure that you are not risky? Are you sure that you are safe? Not because
mm,
of I try to judge you, not because of
mm,
I try to discrimination you, but the
mm,
numbers can
mm,
tell, the research can tell, and my
mm,
on my experience, I can tell because of a lot of people getting PEP emergency pill after unprotected sex a lot,
mm, mm,
and a
mm,
lot of people in my cases go to donate blood before coming to me.
mm,
I don't know. I this topic I am in the middle. I can
mm,
say I am in the
mm.
middle. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, piano. I would give you an applause because it surprised me because I thought that your answer would have been otherwise. Okay, because
Yeah.
I strongly disagree on calling out LGBT to easily donate blood. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's too risky because of
Yeah.
if we go through their like sexual habit, we
Yeah.
never know. Okay, so I think the best way we probably take some preemptive measure. Okay,
Yeah.
for to protect all. If one got infected a blood
Yeah.
transfusion, that's mean it's a sin. Okay, you
Yeah. It's
cause
unfair.
life. Yeah, it's totally unfair. So I totally disagree if for this kind of call out. Okay, and
Yeah.
I
I
agree with you.
understand.
But
Yeah.
I'm in the middle. I'm not in the
And
middle.
the video too. The first thing that I want to
No,
do is give a good
no,
education
I'm not.
first, and
I'm
like,
not. I mean, I'm not in the middle. I'm not in the middle. I'm
I
just
understand you.
no. I'm
I
just
understand.
totally
Yeah.
disagree on this call.
Okay.
Okay, I mean,
Okay.
I agree with you that if you entitled it fully to call this kind of thing, that's
Yeah.
mean you have to get proper sexual educated and
Yes.
and
Responsibility.
yes, and practice safe sex. Okay,
Yeah.
especially one partner. Okay, one
Yeah.
partner. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, but you already been in the community, but I think we don't need any approval. That is not most of them not like one partner.
Yeah. But I that's why I disagree with you also with the you are not in the middle because of I would love to have your one question like do you think it's stress is to have one partner? Do you think
No.
it's stress it have safe sex? No. And why stress can without discriminations?
Mm.
It's a good
Uh,
question, I think.
I think that okay. I probably borrow your statement that the
Yeah.
figure can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I understand.
yeah, the figure can tell. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so I knew that probably someone would get this point to say that why you not why you don't stand for your own community, but I mean it's not necessary to to stand by
Yeah.
in every issue,
Yeah.
especially if
Affect
something
authors. Yeah.
risky, okay,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it hasn't been ratified by the facts, okay,
Yeah.
from the empirical evidence.
Yeah. Yeah.
According to Kun Piano, she worked in the lab, right? The figure
Yeah.
already. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. So
Yeah.
and also Kun Piano, can you I would love your opinion, all right, to counter some. I'm quite not sure if misconception or not. Okay,
Okay.
but quite a lot of people just perceive or think by themselves that gay tend to be
Okay.
more promiscuous. You know, so
Yeah.
that's why they're prone to many disease.
Yeah.
And that's why the blood donation
Yeah.
sort of a no for them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, I see the number already, but the thing is just like I don't know, like the research is like specifically like sample. It's just like like they just say like gay have like unsafe sex, gay have like a lot of sex, something like that. I for me, I think like no, everyone have sex, but just like gay, we have like for me also we have something like extra. We have something like more fun. We have something like interesting, and also like I can say that in my experience, like yeah, it's too risky and uneducated a lot.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
So if you have a power, Kun Piano, if you have a power to change, like the whole perspective of LGBTQ member, okay. So,
Okay.
but what you gonna do, like to encourage them to be more self-protected and self-conscious and self-awareness of their own health, okay, instead
Yeah.
of having fun.
Okay, for me, like very easy. I think like Thailand, we have something that we lack for a long, long time. We need to give a good education about sex education for the young children since beginning. How to use condom, PrEP, gonorrhea, chlamydia, everything. I think like for my childhood, when my parents or my uncle, my aunt talking about sex, we need to put the ear like, oh my god, to no, I cannot hear. That's the reason that why people getting more freedom, more excited, more unsafe when they getting adult because they just like hide some emotion inside because of they think that oh it's not the right time. But sex it on the time. You need to teach young children first. But the thing that I can do right now, like a lot of my friends talking about this issue, they want to donate, but the
Mm,
hospital say no. Like, oh why piano? But inside of mine, just thinking like, do you think that you have a good education about sexual health
mm,
that
mm,
you gonna be like you're gonna be destroy somebody's life if you not have like responsibility and they are suffering already to waiting blood from you, but
mm,
when they know the blood that they get from you it
mm,
unsafe, it have disease, for
mm,
me it's the worst in my life.
mm, mm.
Yeah,
That's true.
I don't know.
So
It's like too difficult.
no, I mean, everyone entitled to their own opinion, okay?
Yeah, yeah,
And I wish that our audience should be the same. Uh-huh.
yeah,
Okay. So you watching, you listen, and you have your own opinion. And
yeah,
we have our own. Okay. So be respectful of each other.
yeah,
And
yeah.
right. And how far has it gone about like same-sex marriage bill or the process? How far?
ขอพูดภาษาไทยนะอันนี้นะคะก็
ค่ะ
ค่ะก็ตอนนี้ก็คือมีการสร้างพรบคู่ชีวิตเกิดขึ้นมาก็คือเป็นการที่ปรับปรุงพรบบางอย่างเพื่อให้เนี่ยเรามีการแต่งงานเรามีการแบบว่าเขาเรียกว่าไม่เชิงสมรสอะค่ะแบบว่าสามารถคู่กันได้แล้วก็สามารถ
civil
มีกฎ
union
หมายบางอย่างใช่
civil
แต่ว่าใช่แต่ว่ามันแบบว่าตัวเปนโนเองเนี่ยเปนโนอยากให้แก้กฎหมายประมวลแพ่งแห่งพาณิชย์1448นะคะที่เปลี่ยนจากชายหญิงเนี่ยเปลี่ยนเป็นบุคคลกับบุคคลแล้วก็มีสิทธิการสมรสทุกอย่างเท่ากับผู้ชายกับผู้หญิงเพราะว่าถ้าเราสร้างพรบคู่ชีวิตแล้วเนี่ยมันเหมือนกับการตอกย้ำความไม่เท่าเทียมค่ะว่าทำไม LGBTQ ต้องใช้พรบคู่ชีวิตทำไมชายจริงหญิงแท้ถึงต้องใช้ตัวนี้แต่อีกมุมมองหนึ่งนะคะพี่โก้คือเป็นมุมมองว่าพรบคู่ชีวิตเนี่ยกฎหมายมันแก้ได้ถ้าเราเริ่มต้นจากจุดเล็กๆก่อนโดยการสร้างพรบคู่ชีวิตมาแล้วหลังจากนั้นเราค่อยมาแก้ทีละข้อว่าพรบคู่ชีวิตไม่เท่ากับการสมรสชายจริงหญิงแท้ยังไงแล้วเราค่อยมาขยับเพราะว่าถ้าเราจะข้ามกระโดดไปเลยเนี่ยมันต้องแก้กฎหมายหลายข้อมากตามไปเพราะฉะนั้นเราต้องเริ่มต้นจากพรบคู่ชีวิตก่อนเอาให้มันได้1เรานับ1กันก่อนแล้ว2 3 4 5กระดุมเม็ดต่อไปเราก็ค่อยมาติดกันแล้วอีกไม่นานเป็นโนเชื่อว่ามันจะติดได้เหมือนกับชายจริงหญิงแท้เลยเราเมื่อก่อนเป็นโนก็คิดว่าทำไมมันไม่ได้นะแต่พอเรามาคิดอีกทีนึงสเต็ป by สเต็ปดีกว่าเราอย่าไปแบบดีมานด์เยอะเราต้องไปเรื่อยๆทีละสเต็ปเดี๋ยวเกิดเคสขึ้นมาเนี่ยกฎหมายมันจะ movement ได้เอง fluidity ของมันได้เองเปลี่ยนแปลงลื่นไหลไปได้เองค่ะเป็นโนว่าเนี่ยดีแล้วล่ะที่มันเริ่มมีการมีพรบคู่ชีวิตออกมาอีกไม่นานหรอกค่ะสมรสเท่าเทียมมันก็จะเกิดขึ้นมาเองค่ะ
คือถ้าสมมุติว่าในสังคมไทยเราเนี่ยก็คือวิธีอย่างที่คุณเปียโนพูดน่าจะเหมาะกว่าใช่ไหมครับก็คือว่า
ใช่ค่ะ
กลุ่มเรามันค่อนข้างแบบปณีประนอมค่อยเป็นค่อยไป
ใช่ compromise
จะหักไปทีเดียวแบบว่าเหมือนถ้าเป็นโก้นะโก้ฟังคุณเปียโนนะโก้เข้าใจนะแต่ถามในใจโก้นะก็ทำไปเลยสิจะมาทำทีละขั้นนะปรับค่อยๆปรับเป็นปีเป็นชาติ10-20 ปีเพื่อ สมมุติอะแต่ก็เข้าใจ
ค่ะ
เปียโนทุกคนทำงานเนาะแล้วก็คือแบบ
ค่ะ
เห็นงานแล้วก็เห็นปัญหาก็คือว่า
ค่ะ
กฎหมายบ้านเราเนี่ยมันล้าหลังอะพูดตรงๆอะ
ใช่
เนาะ
แล้วก็มันเป็นแบ
ก็
บว่า
ไม่ยอมไม่
มันเป็นแบบเน็ตอ่ะ
แก้หมายถึงว่ามันล้าหลังว่าทั้งหมดน่ะแล้วมันก็
ใช
ไม่ยอมแก้
่
คราวนี้พออันเนี้ยของเราเนี่ยจะเดินหน้ามันก็ต้องเหมือนลากไปแก้ทั้งยวงถูกต้องไหม
ใช่
มั
มัน
น
เหมือนแบบว่าทุกอย่างมันเชื่อมโยงกันไปหมดไม่ว่าจะเป็นเรื่องของมรดกไม่ว่าเป็นเรื่องการฟ้องร้องไม่ว่าจะเป็นอะไรต่างๆแล้วก็คิดอีกแง่นะคะพี่ถ้าสมมุติว่า LGBTQ แต่งงานกันได้เนี่ยจะมี LGBTQ เนี่ยแต่งงานกันเยอะกว่าชายจริงหญิงแท้อีก
ใช่
เพราะเรา
ใช่
มีเยอะแล้วเราวอนมากกับการแต่งงานอ่ะแล้วมันจะเกิดปัญหาหลายๆอย่างที่กฎหมายเองอ่ะไม่สามารถที่จะควบแบบครอบได้อะค่ะอย่างเช่นการหย่าร้างอย่างเนี้ยเป็นโนเชื่อว่ามันต้องเกิดขึ้นเยอะแน่นอนเพราะว่า
คือ
แค่รักเลิกมันเป็นเรื่องปกติอะพี่แล้วแบบถ้าสมมติว่าคนทุกคนสามารถแต่งงานเอาเลิกกันหย่าร้างแต่งงานเป็นว่าวุ่นวายแน่ศาลคงไม่พอค่ะ
อืมไม่สิคือก็กลับมองอีกอย่างหนึ่งนะก็คือว่าถ้า
ค่ะ
สมมติอะถ้าสมมุติว่าเราอะมีสเตตัสที่มันอีควอใช่ไหมเอ่
ค่ะ
อคือบางทีอะเซลฟ์เอสทีมของ LGBT อะคือบางคนเนี่ยมันไม่ใช่ทุกคนที่จะแบบเหมือนกับระลึกกับมีเซลฟ์เอสทีมที่เสมออะเสมอ
ค่ะ
กับโดยตัวของเราเองเข้าใจไหมครับ
ค่ะ
นี่ถ้าสมมุติมีตรงนี้ขึ้นมาเนี่ยบางทีอะ LGBTQ เหล่านั้นนะเขาก็รู้สึกว่าฉันมีค่านะฉันมีคุณค่าฉันเท่าเทียมนะบางทีเขาอาจจะเอาแวร์คุณค่าของเขาแล้วคราวนี้
ค่ะ
เนี่ยอย่างพฤติกรรมแบบยังไงที่มันแบบเหมือนสวอปเข้าตามป่าอะไรพวกนี้เนาะอันนี้เขาก็พูด
ค่ะ
ตรงเป็นจริงอ่ะ
ใช่ใช่
อันนี้แบบ
ค่ะอันนี้เข้าใจ
อันนี้พูด
เรา
แบบว่า
ต้องยอมรับความจริงสังคมเลยด้วยเราต้องรู้ด้วยว่าแบบว่าความจริงของคนในสังคมเราเองเนี่ยเขาเป็นยังไงกันเราต้องยอมรับความจริงให้ได้ก่อนแล้ว
ถูก
ค่อยเป็นค่อยๆไปค่ะ
ถูกใช่
ค่ะ
คือตรงนี้
ค่ะ
ใช่ไหมแบบถ้าสมมุตินะนั่นปุ๊บใช่ไหมเขาก็อาจจะ aware มากขึ้นว่าเนี่ยฉันมีสิทธิเท่าเทียมนะคือแบบเราก็ไม่จำเป็นที่จะต้องไปหาตามป่าแล้วนะเข้าใจไหม
ใช่
เออ
ใช่
ใช่
ค่ะ
คือคนนี้แหละชัวร์ๆก็แต่งได้แล้วใช่ไหมไม่ต้องแบบ
ค่ะ
ไป
ค่ะ
สอยตามนั้นมันอาจจะทำให้พฤติกรรมมันดีขึ้นไงใช่ไหม
ค่ะ
แบบก็มองนะก็อาจ
ค่ะ
จะคิดอีกอย่างหนึ่ง แล้วก็
ค่ะ
ก็มองก็เข้าใจนะมันมีไอ้ตรงข้อเรื่องหย่าร้างเนี่ยคือแบบ
ค่ะ
อาจจะหย่าร้างบ่อยใช่ไหมในความคิดใช่ไหมแต่ลองคิดกลับกันถ้าสมมุติว่ามันมีอะไรที่มั่นคงอ่ะบางทีคนเรารักกันบางทีก็อาจจะไม่ได้แบบไม่ได้หย่าร้างหรอกนะบางทีอ่ะมันก็เราก็
ใช่
คิดอีก
ใช่
ใช่ไหมอืม
ใช่
ไม่
เราหลายอย่าง
แล้ว
อ่ะพี่โก้
มันมีแบ่งรายได้ด้วยใช่ไหมมันก็ต้องคิดกัน
ใช่
เยอะไง
ใช่
แบบว่า
มรดกอะไร
ตื่น
เงี้ย
เช้ามาไปแล้วนะอะไรเงี้ยมันก็อาจจะไม่ได้
ใช่เพราะมันเกี่ยวกับแพ่งและพาณิชย์ด้วยไงพี่มันคือแบบมันพ่วงหลายอย่างมากอ่ะใช่
Okay, all the best.
โอเค be back
Yeah, we just mentioned about I asked her about how far has Thailand same-sex bill going through, and she said that it's sort of it's advancing, but it's just gradually because it's so complicated. And she once thought that she would love to get everything done, very quickly and all at once. But once she, involving like with the campaigning, and she saw a lot of legality process and a lot of bill contingent to the possible of same-sex marriage ratification. She said that that's a huge issue. So we have to to go um, to correct, I mean, many bill, okay, such as the property bill and inheritance bills, and so many bill involved. If we wait until that day, probably we might not have a chance to start. So she agreed that she agreed with many people that probably we just channel to like the civil union bill first. That even though it's sort of it's sort of a testament that it's there's still some inequality between straight and LGBTQ. The
Yeah.
existence of civil union. But she said that when when considering everything, is the best choice. Okay, and after we just start with to draft civil union bill in detail, and then just pass the bill, and then enact it. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Afterward, we can just to change in detail gradually. And she believed that if we're going to discourse one day, we're going to achieve the same-sex marriage, and
Yes.
LGBTQ will acquire the full rights except exactly as the straight. And how many years would you expect it to be? How many years?
If I were a president, if I, in the future, I'm a president, I'm gonna be in 1 years. But is others, I don't know yet. But for me, I think I believe in the power of LGBTQ right now. We have a lot of quality people, and if we talk like information, and we talk with their like good information and good education and good like policy or good strategy, I think it's not over 5 years. We're gonna make it happen. Yeah, for me,
Mm,
my opinions. Yeah.
okay, right. Before we go to another issue, okay.
Okay.
Last, I would love you to be, because I consider you very knowledgeable
Yeah.
LGBTQ member, okay.
Okay.
Activist, all right. So I
Okay.
would love you to voice and to tell our member, all right, about safety on their sexual habit, and
Okay.
I mean, we can change people perspective on LGBTQ. Like,
Yeah.
uh, they tend to be promiscuous. Okay, so we can change that thinking or their perception on us by what. So I would love you to advocate ourselves. I mean, our member. Okay, to correct outsider misconception. I don't I can't really fully say misconception because partly it's true. Okay.
Okay. It's just like you want me to talk about the sexual habit.
Yeah, I mean, I would love you to advocate and to tell them about the importance of to have safe sex, and
Ah. Yeah.
um
Yeah.
safe sex, and because a lot of people, I mean, outsider, or probably older generation, or probably some even now in our generation, they tend to think that LGBTQ tend to
Yeah.
practice promiscuity, okay, like having
Yeah.
fun all the time,
Yeah.
sort of not that commitment, okay, don't like to
Okay.
have commitment, sort of. And
Okay.
that's bring disease, okay, that's bring a lot of
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah. For me, I just like everyone. I can say that almost everyone loves sex, and everyone like it's normal of the human that we have sex. But the best way of happiness is that we have a safe sex. Safe sex it have a lot of things that we need to concerns like such as condom, also like PrEP. This is the pill that can protect you from the HIV. Also, if you have like sexually active, and also we have PEP. That PEP is emergency pill in 72 hours. We have a lot of like health, a lot of like things that we can have a safe sex. There, that's what I told you before. But to like fix this problem, to solve this problem, is like to give an education from the young age, because of when you are young age, when you get in the teenagers, like 13, 14, 15, we start to thinking about sex. In high school, we're talking about sex. We start to have sex. And if you give the good education for the young children before, I think they're gonna have concerns about that more. And when you getting adult, when you're gonna know more what is PrEP, what is condom, what is gonorrhea, what is chlamydia. But right now, what I concern since I work at the sexual health clinic, It's about stigma and discrimination, and people
mm,
not go to test because your friend gonna be like, "Why you so skinny? Are you have
mm,
HIV? Oh my God, you have a lot of sex. You're gonna have a gonorrhea." You know,
mm,
people start to make fun about disease. Everyone loves sex. Why you make fun about disease? And a lot of people, a lot of my friends, we have
mm.
like one sentence like no test, no disease. You know,
Oh
for
no.
me, I just like, okay, no test, no foul. I just, oh my God, no way, no test is transmits this disease to other. You're gonna share bad thing to other. When you have sex, you have fun. After sex, you give the world's life. You need to be concerned. That's what I talk about, like all of the scene in this world, COVID, sexual health, STD, all of the thing is about responsibility, about yourself. To be true to yourself first and be true to your partner, and we're gonna stop it like easily if you be true, be real. Just like for me, if I gonna have sex with somebody, I gonna told them that when is the last time you check HIV? Did you have like did you take a PrEP, or do you know
Mm,
about it? We start to talk about it first because I
mm,
want to know and to like, oh, this guy he have a like he have a good education, and we can talk about sex after, like how we have a safe sex, what do you like or something like that, you know. The main reason for me, like that why I share this, because I concern also, and I want to give like good education and like to
mm,
speak my voice. Like safe sex is very important. This is a bring cost. That's why we cannot donate blood also, do you know, like because we
mm.
have high rate of number of HIV infection and on STD infection, is especially in LGBT community. We have a lot of number. That's why they are reject us. We need to accept this first. Yeah.
So, what advice do you want to give to someone if they're going, like, to do according to your advice? Like, they would first start asking someone who approached him, okay, when
Mhm.
you last have the test or sort of, and
Yeah.
if that person, I mean, if the answer of that person
Yeah.
wouldn't get that qualify, so it's sort of predicament because they have to decide, um, go on or retreat. So what advice do you want to give them? Someone just let their last get over them, which quite sad. Mhm.
I think it's just like be true to yourself. That's what I say. Like just be true. Doesn't matter what happened. If you told your story, told your real story, and somebody not accept or somebody gonna accept, it's just like you should be happy. Like if you say true. For me, if I have a HIV, I'm gonna tell my partner that, oh, I have this, but I take a pill until undetectable. And do you know about you equal you, or do you know about that we can have sex without condom? If I take a pill every day, do you know that we can have a condom? Or after sex, we go to testing together, and after 21 day you're gonna test third generation HIV test kits or something like that. I think would be fun and would be like, oh my God, this girl's so amazing for me. Yeah.
Mm, mm. That's great idea. Okay, just be
Yeah.
yourself and accept
Yeah.
the result. I mean the answer. Okay, the answer given
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
your own faith. Okay, and
Yeah.
okay, I forgot one thing that you mentioned about the equality of treatment for some professions
Yeah.
of LGBTQ, especially I mean in the news quite often teacher, is it, lecturer and teacher, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there would be some misconception. I think that
Yeah.
if the teacher, if the school allow, like the overtly LGBTQ to be teaching the student, and
Okay.
the student would probably imitate the lecturer and inclined to be LGBTQ in the future. So, what is your point of view on this?
My point of view is to be like to be a teacher is like to give education. It doesn't matter you dressing, it doesn't matter you are gender. And if you are being a transgender, being a good example, and the students want to be like you, it's good because you are good teachers. They want to be good like you. To and also I want to ask the question to the people who asked me this question. To be
Mm,
LGBTQ, is it bad for you? No, it doesn't
mm,
bad. Like if just like looking what the teacher teach, give
mm,
your children's to the
mm,
children to the study to the student. Don't thinking like oh they're gonna be like you, they're gonna copy you. If you be a good teacher and they want to copy you because you are good person, good teacher, let them be. We want
mm,
more good people.
mm,
That is like just like being a good teacher doesn't matter. Don't care. I don't care if I be being a teacher and be teaching like oh you just quit on my school because of the student gonna be transgender like you. I just say that
mm,
oh my god, okay, I will not teach here anymore because of you don't want your student to be good like me. Okay, then
mm,
I think this school not good for me. I not deserve to teaching the student here and working with you guys. I gonna walk
mm.
away. Sorry, that is for me. I so confident.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah.
do you support the dress code of like the dress code of profession, to be like allow, okay, or how can I say, do you agree that LGBTQ or any gender to wear the dress code according to their sexuality or sexual orientation or their true self instead of their title?
I think like we should not have this issue in this world anymore. To be like how don't tell me how to raise. Tell everyone to respect. We work with the brain. We work with the heart. We work with the hand. We not work with the clothes. We don't work with the trousers or skirts. We work with the brains and hand and heart. For me, you just like dressing like informal, to be formal, just be like not too much boobs outside or not too much sexy. Just be like normal. You can dress what you want. For me, I support the transgenders or the tomboy also that they can dress what they want to dress. I don't I think like we should not talk about this issue about like don't tell me how to dress. That is you look what I did. You look what I treat the children. You look what I do. Just
Mm,
that it. For me,
mm,
I do the campaign also like don't tell me how to dress. Tell men to
mm,
respect. That
mm.
is. Yeah.
And Kun Peno, I mean, I would love you to to voice out a little bit on your idea. Would you agree on the bedroom? Should the public bedroom, be partitioned, according to sexuality or LGBT, especially gay men or transgender, to be able to use the lady toilets?
Yeah. For me, I think like it's easy, like just like we can use the woman bathroom because our behavior, our lifestyle in women already. That's meaning like we have a like genital tract like a man, we have a penis. It doesn't mean like we cannot use the ready room because of we dress like that. And if we go to the man room, we're gonna have like sexual harassment or we got the like the main reason that I don't want to walk in the man bathroom because of I feel uncomfortable. I feel
Mm,
like I'm not man at all. I
mm,
feel like a woman. And I understand a lot of women they disagree that we're gonna use same bedroom with them.
mm,
But I want them to thinking like one day you have a long hair, you have a boobs, or you feel like a woman, and somebody put you on a man bedroom. How do you feel? Like
mm,
that's what I feel. And also like this is like we need to give like the good education for all of the Thai people, all of the people around the world about the sexuality, like if it's like I don't want people to just like about the gender with the genital tract anymore. Just like it's so rude. It's so old. It's oh my god. For me, it's just like a lot of people asking me a lot. Are you full operation? Do you still have this? Do you still have this? I think that I just like it's not the right question to asking me because I feel comfortable with my
Yeah.
body, and that is.
Mm. So, I mean, would you agree on with option like to have the extra bedroom for transgender, or allow transgender to freely use lady bedroom? Which one?
Freely like free use, no separate. If separate, I feel like am a why we need to separate again. We feel like a woman, we feel like a lady, we should use the bedroom lady. If you like separate more, it is feeling like unequal more. Yeah.
Understand, understand.
Yeah.
Okay. So, so what about if some lady feel uncomfortable? Would you have any some would you have something to say to them? Like, if there would be some lady that wouldn't feel comfortable to have transgender, or actually not fully operation
Mm.
transgender to use the bedroom as as lady.
I want to ask them, you look at me. You think I'm
Mm,
lady or am a man? If you
mm,
think I'm a man, I have a long hair, I'm
mm,
beautiful. Do you
mm,
think if I walk out from this room and
mm,
go to another room with have on of the male and men there, do you
mm,
think how I feel? And do you know like about sexual harassment? Do you know
mm,
like I feel? Do you know like if you feel uncomfortable now with
mm,
me to use ready room, how do I feel uncomfortable to use the man room compared with your feeling?
mm,
I-
mm, mm,
if you tell me that I don't care, okay, I'm gonna walk out from this room. But if you care, that means you are human.
mm. But
Yeah.
don't want to use like the newly built
No,
bedroom transgender. No.
no. I just feel like I am a woman. Why I need to use the transgender bedroom and like my genital tract is not danger for everyone. I just being myself. Like
That's
what you thinking about this? It's just like I want to pee, I want to poo. I'm not just gonna go doing anything bad. I don't understand. People ask this question. It's just like okay,
that's true. That's true. Okay.
yeah,
I try to get out of LGBT, but there's so many interesting issues that I would love to get ideas for you. For the last one, very last. Okay.
okay,
Would you? I mean, on this issue. Okay, not the last
mm,
thing on the interview.
okay.
Um, what your opinion on like the beauty pageant? I mean, would you agree that transgender to be allowed to compete in the all female um, pageant?
I would love. I agree with that because I feel like a woman and also beauty pageant. We are showing their like empowering woman and the transgender is kind of the woman. And if we thinking like we gonna take place of woman, I think like it's nothing true. I believe in the power of woman, on of a woman, transgender, cis woman, trans woman, everyone being a woman. We need to be like working on together. It's just like I like applicates and I love beauty pageants because of I love power of woman and I love to be speak my voice and our like everyone being a empowering woman to make women stronger and like I feel like in the past it's like a lot of male have a power more than women. And when we being a woman and beauty pageant platform is the one of platform that we can working on together, cis women and trans women, to speak our voice louder that we can be a leader, we can be a president, we can be anything that men can do. And why we need to say that transgender cannot, women cannot, or we cannot be in the same state together. We not fight for only beauty. We not fight only like our like figure of the body. We fight for our rights. We fight for the power of a woman. I believe that if I can be in the beauty pageant that women joys and transgender joys, I think it would be fun because of, I share this, women share it, and we mix things together and we try to solve this problem about the woman in this society. And I think like women gonna take place a lot more, and we a lot of people gonna understand about women more than before, and like we gonna have a lot of leader that being a woman. Yeah.
Mm. So then, what kind of response would you give to someone that probably countering what you said here, that transgender, or like transgender, I mean, they can be fully or not fully operated, okay,
Okay.
already have their own pageant, and those pageants tend to not welcome um, born female to compete. So where's the in I mean, where is the equality that you seek for? So how you
Uh,
respond to this?
again, please.
How do you respond to this, like someone that say you already have your own patient, okay, transgender,
Okay.
and
Okay.
those patients tend to not be welcome of all, not to be all not to be welcome of one female
Okay.
contestant.
Okay.
As long as I knew, never had, you know, one female to join. So how do you counter this this opinion? I think it's quite fair because you see, you ask for equality, but in the same time, on the other hand, it seemed not to be equal though.
Yeah, for me, I don't know like other opinions that why they don't like let the born female join the transgenders beauty pageant. For me, I want them to join because I believe a power woman. That what I say. Like the
Mm,
woman can join the transgenders. The woman can join the woman like cis women's beauty
mm,
pageants. Everyone can join. Like
yep.
because of a lot of people like getting like expectations about beauty pageants about like outside more than inside. For me, my
Mm,
beauty pageant is about inside
yeah.
of yourself, what you want to
Mm,
do, what you want to
mm,
say, what you
mm,
want to make it happen. It doesn't mean like the platform that you're gonna use for like female or the transgender beauty pageant. You're just standing for what you're gonna do, what you're gonna make change for society, and doesn't care
mm,
about platform. I can go every contest, big or small. I just want the place that I can speak my voice and
mm,
rising up like more strong and independent and successful women to happen in this world. Yeah.
yep. Very good.
Thank
It's
you.
it's much fairer, okay,
Yeah.
based on your opinion for this like country. I
Yeah.
tend to be agree. And for the last couple of days, I think it's quite a big issue, I mean, on LGBTQ member, and I was so
Yeah.
shocking as well.
Yeah.
So what happened, because you were disrobed from
Okay.
up miss something. I would
Yeah,
love
be
to
something. Yeah. Yeah, be
identify.
something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What happened?
It's just like I just like I am the person you can say that I'm very confident and very strong. I'm not good by 100%. I working in a medical technologist. I working with a COVID-19, and I
Mm,
see people like dying every day, like 100 cases up every day, and I
mm,
swapping. I like people positive and crying in front of my face. It's just like,
mm,
oh my god, I feel so hurt. I feel like I don't have authority to do anything big much. I just like small people, and I like collect the like every day I get like more than 10 in block, like piano. Can you help me? I have a COVID. Piano. I worry about my mom to have a COVID. Blah blah blah, and I feel hurt. I feel exhaust everything, and I post in my Facebook bad word, just like rude word. It's just like to make myself feel like I cannot strong anymore. I want to fight with the government. Why we cannot get any vaccine like mRNA vaccine? Why people dying on the street? You don't have any policy to protect us. As a medical technologist, as a medical staff, we working so hard. We put ourselves, our power, our hand, our heart, everything.
mm,
But the government doesn't do anything good.
mm,
They don't
mm,
care. For me, my opinions. And I feel like, oh my god, I post what I and I forgot.
mm,
That's a beauty pageant. We need to have a good pictures, good image. We need to be like Thai traditional girls, Thai traditional women, and they are the right things. Like organization, they did the right thing that they dropped me. I understand, I accept that, but I'm happier because I can speak my voice without caring about the picture anymore. I want to
mm,
fight. I don't care about my image. I care about I can save more people or not. For
mm,
me, I just think like as that's what I say. A lot of my friend asking me these questions. That's what I say. Beauty queen is my dream.
mm,
Medical technologist is reality.
mm, mm,
Inside my is medical technologist.
mm.
Without crowd, without chest, I still proud to be medical technologist because I can save people. This is the real thing. This is the thing that I proud
Mm,
always. Yeah.
mhm. So it sound like your stripping probably is being
Yeah.
politically driven.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's
just
sort of like a politically driven sort of.
yeah. I call out a lot. Just like where is vaccine? Why people dying on the street? Why they
Yeah.
this? But I use very rude words because I cannot anymore. Just like oh my god, something like that. I just like okay, what I did I learned already. That's what I did. It's not good to being a beauty queen. To me, it's not good at all. But I just like I'm a human. I not lie to myself what I feel, how I feel, and yeah, a lot of people supporting me because they are the same human. They have emotional, they have a feeling too. You know, when you're angry, when you cannot do something that you think that you can do more, but something it block you, you're gonna be like speak like "สวัสดีค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ." No, everyone have emotional, but yeah, I do. I not deserve to be beauty queens, but I still confident that I can be a role model in
Yeah.
some way that I help people with all my heart. I do charity a lot, and I love it. I love myself.
That's right. So all the fans, I would love to,
Yeah,
give you some a bit of um, background
yeah,
picture on this
yeah,
issue. Okay?
yeah,
It's quite shocking because Miss Piano,
yeah,
she won the place. Okay, won the placement as second runner-up, Miss something.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's because she a very strong lady and she is the face of LGBTQ. Okay, and
yes,
that's why her placement won based on
yeah,
her value. Okay, but
yeah. Get a moment.
why people shocked because the stripping. Okay, I mean her sash stripping
Yeah,
was from something very, I mean, in most of people, okay, in most people opinion, it seemed to be very nonsense. Okay, very
yeah,
nonsense. I mean,
yeah,
I mean, that patient advocate for equality and right equality and human rights sort of,
yeah,
but she's stripping. I mean, she was stripped her sash because
yes,
of she called out for equality. So
yes,
it's very, funny and it's very paradoxical. That's why people just get perplexed. Okay,
yeah,
um, put we hardly understand why she got stripped. Just
Yeah.
it's like I show you she was stripped up.
Yeah.
She was stripped
She
after
worked for 2 years, but didn't get
yeah,
any vaccines.
yeah, yeah. She was stripped because of she hold the small placard, okay,
Yeah.
which she was which she was out for like a good vaccine, because she
Yeah.
has
Onliners.
involving doing some swabbing tests very diligently for over the two years already, and she
Yes.
experienced a lot of patient pain and dying. That's why she just raised up her voice and put on the paper and said that she needs good vaccine, and she tired of doing swab tests. That's after that. After she, like show up her placard, the day or two, right, or just right after
Yeah,
morning.
just like 3, 4 days after that. Yeah.
Okay, only 3 or 4 days after this picture, came
Yeah,
online,
but
and
on my post on Facebook, I just like.
yes, yes, and she just was, uh,
I
uh,
heard. I
she
heard.
was
I don't
stripped. Yeah,
know.
she was stripped. Okay, she was stripped of her title as a second runner-up. Definitely, she hurt, and a lot of people hurt, including
Yeah.
me, because I support her, and I couldn't find any like proper reason for her stripping. Okay, because
Yeah.
her calling out is also for the majority of Thai people to get very good vaccine, okay, at the time, but now
Yeah.
a lot of good vaccine, not a lot of US made vaccine, okay, coming in,
Yeah.
right after you
Yeah.
calling out.
Yeah.
So I consider, okay, she made such a sacrifice, okay,
Yes.
for the goodness of Thai people. I'm so proud of you, Kun Piano. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you
Thank you
so
indeed.
much.
Okay, thank you indeed. I
I'm
wish
proud
all
to
the
myself too.
right
That's what I did.
would give the support to Kun Piano, for her to do the good things, to do the good cause for all people, regardless of gender, faith, and nationality. I mean, living in
Okay.
Thailand, we deserve to have a good vaccine. Okay,
Yeah.
and another placard that she hold up on that day, probably it was probably a main cause as well.
Yeah.
It it said that it's quite
The
static. Okay.
president is okay,
Yeah,
but I'm not okay.
yeah, it's quite static and funny because in the poster is Kun Piano just wrote on like Prime Minister said it's okay, it's still okay, but for me I'm not okay doing swab tests. Okay, so
Yeah.
if you remember about Mr. Boy, okay,
Yeah.
question to Karen Rory Mendoza in BD Million
Okay.
2021,
Okay.
okay, 2021, yes. It's actually Kun Piano already gave a very good answer
Yeah.
because the question is when you going to say okay for not being okay, and Kun Piano
Yeah.
already get the answer. Okay.
I'm not okay. If you okay, you just
Yeah.
okay alone. I'm not okay. Yeah, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. But right now it's getting better because of a
Yeah.
lot of people start to call out after me. A lot of
Yeah.
transgender they start to be that you say it right. We need good vaccine because of if we not have any good vaccine, we not have like our dream is not coming true.
Yeah.
The economy going so down
Mm,
cannot do anything right now. We just stay at home like scary the COVID. I just want
mm,
mRNA vaccine for us,
mm,
like frontliner first, because
mm,
not because of for only myself. I want
mm,
to like have a protective myself that I can
mm,
help more people. I can go to
mm,
swap every day with no fear, with no scary that I gonna get COVID or not. And
mm,
just like it, I feel hurt a lot. It's just like I cannot come back home because of I work in the frontliner. It's too risky to hold, to hug, to cuddle, to sleep with my
mm,
mom or my sister or my dad. I just feel
mm,
like that's why I say rude word because of I am not okay at all. That is.
mm. Oh, you gotta. I don't know if you compete in, in the pageant. Probably your answer. I mean, in your podcast, you might get a
Yeah.
crown probably because
Next
it's just
stage.
give Kun Piano an applause, please. All the fans worldwide, because I mean, I really admire her. Okay, for what
Thank
she
you so
did, and
much.
so I support you. All right, and I wish you wouldn't, wouldn't hold on to the unfairness you've been through. Okay, just
Okay.
get over it. Okay, just go
Okay.
forward, and for
I move
all the
on already. I move on
Yes,
already
yes.
because
For
that
all the
man.
fans, including me, before I interview her, we just move on with her, okay? Because
Yeah.
it's proven that she right, okay?
Yeah.
Um, all happened in Thailand after she called out. It's all proven that Kun Beno did right, and
Yeah.
that's enough for us. Okay, that's enough for us.
Yeah.
So we need not to to care for
Yeah.
someone or mention for someone who treat her unfairly
Yeah.
anymore. Huh?
Yeah.
Right. What is your next venture? Would you think to join the pageant again?
Yeah, I would love to join the beauty pitch again because of the main reason that I want to be an activist and to be speak my voice, and the beauty pageant platform for transgender is the one of the best platform that we can speak our voice on the high hill, and I would love to join Miss Symphony this year, and if they gonna happen in my age 27 gonna be 28, I would love to join the Miss Tiffany universe. I doesn't
Mm,
want to be winners. I doesn't want to be a top 5 or top 10. I want to be the person that can take the place on the stage and speak about the democracy, speak
mm,
about our problem, our issue, acceptance, equality, everything, sexual health, everything. I want to take that place to speak my voice, and I
mm,
still have a dream to be a beauty queen again. And I
mm,
doesn't care about the crowd or sass. I care
mm,
like when I talk, people listening me, and
mm,
they think like me, they follow me, or they agree with me, and they start to make a change in society. That is
mm,
the most valuable reward that I get. That's what I told you. I not sad at all when I disrupt my sass, because of
mm,
I think I did right things, and I think like people not gonna understand me after that when the
mm,
like situation of COVID-19 pandemic getting better, because of I speak my voice the truth, like we need vaccine. And you see like after like 1 week, people supporting me a lot, like Piano, you did the right
mm,
thing. Piano, I support you, I love you. You are the best transgender that I ever know. I just think thank you so much. I want to make a change for society, encourage the more people, more transgender, more man, more woman, to like don't thinking about outside is nothing. They're gonna change when you're getting older. You're gonna have like acne, or you're gonna have like, your skin is not like a young anymore. But the thing is the leave behind you in the legacy that what you change, what you did for society. For me,
mm,
I thinking like I feel more beautiful when I wearing PPE. I feel more beautiful when I go to make a like, like make a protest. I just feel like this is the real me. I am have the heart of help. I I love myself when I do something that I can make a change and inspire people. I love myself so much right now that Piano, you are the good person and you are confident in your way, and you're beautiful in your way, and you just I don't know. I want to tell you that I'm so grateful that I'm being here in like interview with you and show the worldwide that the beauty outside it doesn't mean anything when you have like bad like inside, but when you're beautiful inside, the people gonna see you, and this is gonna be permanent. Yeah.
mm. That's true. And what about now in Thailand that we live in? We got quite a strict imposition, okay, legal
Yeah,
imposition,
yeah,
and it's tend to like to control our right of speech. So
yeah.
what would you think about about this kind of imposement?
I think right now Thailand is the real dictator. Thailand is not democracy anymore because people not have freedom of speech. When you speak the truth, the government it control you with the laws, and you
Mm,
cannot use social media to speak something. It's something like I post in my personal Facebook, and
mm,
people gonna like disrupt me, or people gonna say that I you need to go to the jail or something like that. But I speak the truth. I didn't get any vaccine. The
mm,
Thailand's so bad. People dying on street.
mm.
This is the truth. Why cannot say the truth? Because
Mm,
I believe in people in owner of the country, not the
mm,
government. We
mm,
choose the government to work for us, to make our life better,
mm,
to have a policy that make our life have a good quality of life. If you
mm,
cannot do, just quit and let somebody do.
mm,
Because of I believe in power of people so much. I am
mm,
brave. I am so brave right now. I don't scare anything in this world around me because I believe when I speak, when somebody gonna hurt me or when somebody gonna do something for me, a lot
mm,
of behind me people gonna stand up and speak their voice because I
mm,
help them with all my heart, with all my money, with all my
mm,
power. I told
mm,
them, all of them, when I
mm,
need help we need
mm,
to stand together. And I
mm,
believe, and when we are united as one, nothing can
mm,
destroy our people, our country. I don't
mm.
care. I am standing for real democracy. Yeah.
Mm, mm. So that's mean even though we have been like suppressed,
Yep.
I would rather say suppressed, okay, according to like the the order issued recently,
Yeah.
you still adamant to be yourself and speak the truth, is
Yes.
it?
Yes. I don't scare anything. If we scare, we're gonna make. We not cannot make any change. Like
Mm,
we, if we want to make change, we need to brave and no scare anything. Not the nothing to be scared. Be brave.
mm,
We're gonna make change together. I believe
mm,
in power of myself, and I believe a lot of power on my people. They just,
mm,
they just, they need like somebody to like you go first, and I gonna be the one that I gonna go first and follow me, and we're gonna be in the frontliners, and we're gonna make our life better. We're gonna save more people. We're gonna back to our life that have like nightlife. We're gonna eating with family. We're gonna walk. We're gonna have dating. We're gonna eat good food. We no need to use more delivery. We're gonna go to the pub bar and drinking and enjoy hang out. I believe that when the power of people coming
mm,
out,
mm,
this is gonna be stopped. Nothing bigger in our human hand or human thinking. If we start, we can stop it. And I
mm.
don't know. I just like I so confident that when we unite as one, nothing impossible for us. Yeah.
I mean, when I read the news, I feel terribly sad. I mean, I'm so
Yeah.
sad indeed because
Yeah.
like
Sad and no tear.
when somebody died on the street, which quite quite several for the last few weeks that we
Yeah.
saw, right? They died on the street because and most of them, not most actually, all of them, right, were infected by COVID
COVID.
19.
Yeah.
But like our government wouldn't accept their failure in management, but
Yeah.
they tend to push the that their responsibility to other and make fun of it by saying that
Yeah.
it's just like acting, okay, it's
Yeah.
just a set of dying, okay,
Yeah.
so that's that's horrific, that's
I
so,
am working
so
because I
disgusting.
working every day. I see people dying in front of me every day. It's not joking. You should ask me. I see the real thing. That's why I brave to speak my voice because I see, and a lot of my friends dying, like a lot of nurse dying. Like how they can say, "Oh my God," it's just like you are not human.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
see
I
the
mean,
you heard about this news, right? It's so bad.
yeah, that's right, that's very bad. I mean you I couldn't believe that there would be some particular group of
Yeah,
persons
yeah,
considered dead, like, and acting.
yeah.
That's so
How
bad.
much money you
That's so
got?
bad. Yeah,
You acting so real.
yeah, that's really bad. And also, like, you try to issue some order to suppress people to speak the truth,
Yeah,
and to voice their concern. I think that is totally unacceptable.
yeah.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, unacceptable. So
I don't.
if they would if they listen now, all right, they might, what would you gonna say to them? They might probably have a change of heart, okay, after listening us. So what would you suggest them then?
I just like to tell them that you are not good enough to manage our country anymore. Just quick and let somebody doing this job because of because we want to have a good quality of life. But you make like a fun and people dying on street like more than 100 people per day. How do you feel? Why you not like import the mRNA vaccine is the best choice to protect us? I don't know
Mm,
what you guys thinking, but you remember my name and piano. I'm gonna fight for our people. I'm gonna fight and save more people. Anything
mm.
quick. More people
I
dying
wish
on the
that,
state.
yeah, I wish that anyone listened, or anyone responsible,
Yeah,
who would consider for the public
yeah,
goodness, okay,
yeah,
and listen to people voice, and
yeah,
all happened in Thailand is all proven. That's the
yeah,
disaster.
yeah.
We got a disaster. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's so sad to talk about this topic. For me, it's just like even though this interview with you, I feel comfortable with you. I feel like okay, I can speak my voice. But when talking about people die on stage, I feel like ah, I cannot cry. But inside, I think I cry already. But like I don't know. Like I wake up tomorrow, open my Facebook,
Mm,
how many people dying today? I ask myself, and
mm,
how can I save them? Because I don't know when it's gonna be me. I don't know when it's gonna be my mom, my dad, my sister, and when that time coming, I gonna make it bigger. I told them right now I stop to use rude word to be in a good example because a lot of follower is the young children right now that they are
yeah,
follow my Facebook and IG. I try to
yeah,
change the way to call out, but
mm,
I told every newspapers and every reporter when people close to me die, I will say more rude and my behavior more rude because of I
mm,
patient my I have the limitations about my patience. You
mm,
know, I heard every day, but right now I just focus on medical technology swapping to fighting the like active fighting case to stop
mm.
to be zero again. I did before, like I worked for 2 years. I stopped before you remember that Thailand have zero case for a long time. This is
Yep,
what
that's
my
right.
job too. I work every day.
Mm,
3 months already because I work every day. Ask my close friend who sleep with me. Wake up 4, 5, 6 every day to go to swapping. I swap more than 1,000 cases per day.
mm,
That's
mm,
why I not scared anything. You Pico, I see everyone crying.
mm.
Whew, that's so
So,
hurt.
you already got some, like, vaccine, right?
No,
No. So,
no, no.
oh, so you you're so prone. I mean, so you're so prone to, infection. So how you treat yourself to be safe while working in, in the very pandemic environment.
Yeah. This is amazing. Also, like I worked for 2 years, I not get any infected from COVID because I work and I back home. I work and I back home, and also I use the PPE, personal protective equipment, like the right and correct way. Just
Mm,
put it, take it, alcohol and clean, take a showers and like biohazard trash it separates that this is normal trash separate and washing hand, wearing mask and wearing face shield and everything something like that. And it's just like protect myself as much as I can. But I working in the risky place. I don't know when I gonna get it. But I check myself like like 3 day one time like with the rapid test that
mm,
I am safe or not. And also I work in the risky position situation. I try to not like connection or go out with other people much. I just like save myself, take a responsibility for the social, just not like spreading their COVID to others. Also, like protected myself with their own equipment that they are provide and try to read the new that is technology coming or not. Have more equipment that I can protect myself or not, something like that. And yeah, I still negative.
would you feel that at the moment Thai people, um I mean, are being demanded by government. I mean, too much. I mean,
No,
almost everything. People just help themselves. Like a lot of. I mean, people just tend to help themselves, but it's actually we should be support and subsidized by the government, right? It should be
I
much.
just like I cannot talk much about this topic. I just want to I don't want to answer this topic. I just want to ask the government back what you did for us.
Mm,
What you did for us. I didn't see anything. You
mm,
just hurt. You just close our mouth. You
mm,
just doing being bad to us.
mm,
And we need to help each other. And to help each other is only the like it's not the main pro. It's not the main cause. It's just like we help to be survivor. But
mm.
the main cause we need to fix the policy. I don't know what to talk about this, but how difficult that you sign the document that bring the mRNA vaccine. How this so difficult for
Mm,
you guys? I don't
mm,
know because I just feel like people help, people help, people tired, people dying, people
mm,
crying. Did you heard
mm.
government like
The best
you
way.
come
There should be
you
no right.
come from
Best way.
ours like our score, but you come from our vote, but you do nothing. You I just like if was me, if I was president and cannot control the pandemic right now, I'm gonna
Mm,
put on the microphone that sorry people, I'm
mm,
not good enough to be president. Let
mm,
somebody take it because I
mm,
love you, because you
mm,
shoot me. I love
mm,
you. I cannot do my like my knowledge, my power. It's not
mm.
enough for to control it. Let somebody do it.
Mm.
You're gonna be a hero because you be true to
Yes, that's
yourself
right.
that you cannot do it.
Yeah, that's right. I agree. I agree. I agree. And according to your profession, you
Yeah.
seen a lot of things. And what do you think about at the moment the process of vaccine distribution? Have you seen the picture? Like there's a huge crowd. Flat in one
Oh my
place.
god.
Queuing up and get some vaccination. I don't know. Would that environment be encouraging for more infection? By the way.
The first of the pandemic coming from Wuhan up to Wuhan, people, the government always say social
Mm,
distancing, and in the
mm,
Bangsu station, what? I don't know. Like the real report, the people get COVID from there is a lot.
mm,
The same pen, the same touch. the same alcohol, everything, and people put down to drinking, people talking.
mm,
What is the social distancing for you? This
mm,
have some the government like team to check, to prove, to control.
mm,
You know, like the this is not the worst thing that I feel like, oh my god, you are
mm,
failure to
mm,
control the pandemic. The
mm,
people go in the 6, 7, 8 p.m. to waiting for testing PCR, sleeping there. How can
mm.
you do, Pico, do you heard about like PCR? You need to waiting overnight to testing with the government.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it. Mm,
For me, this is the issue, the start point that I use the root word. Healthcare is the best thing, the the most important thing that you need to give for us right now. Not gun, not tear gas,
mm,
vaccine, and good healthcare. I asked for it. It's not too much. It's not demand. My demand is not too much. I asked
mm,
for saving my life and our people. Why you are so difficult to understand this issue?
mm. I show the picture a little bit. That where we're talking about is
Yeah,
a center of vaccine injection. Okay,
yeah,
you see?
yeah. It's just more than the music festival.
Yes, that's right. That's so congestion. You see,
Yeah,
it's so
it's so
crowded.
stupid.
I got goosebumps. I mean, also a lot of people haven't got vaccine yet, but I'm sure that many people hesitant to, like to get vaccine in that environment.
Yeah,
So someone probably chose to wait
get
and
get
chose to
infected for sure, for sure,
really
for
from your
sure.
experience.
Because if you don't believe me, you just go there one day. That's
No,
just like
no,
so
no, no.
far.
I won't.
You
I
see
won't.
people like talking without masks, and people just like use the same pen, and we encourage and we give a good information and good knowledge, like good like knowledge for the people that washing your hand. But you like do cutting each other like that. You talking for
Mm.
sure. I don't believe if people say that no people getting COVID from go to the vaccine injection. For me, I don't believe you are a liar. Be true
That's
to
rubbish.
yourself. Yeah.
That's rubbish. I think
Yeah.
you say that
Yeah.
I think thousand probably right. I think
Yeah.
cover thousand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congested is just one. Like quite a quarter, but not that large.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's
Yeah.
overcrowded. And people just waiting from the early bird, like 4 or 5 or probably
Yeah.
overnight,
And
to get
somebody not have queue
vaccinated
too
in the
in the end
morning.
of the day.
Oh, really? Uh huh.
Yeah,
So
because
I
my mom, she just go like, oh, I get in the 1002, but they need only like 1000. I need to go tomorrow again, and she like 62 years old. I saw her that, mom, I'm so sorry. I work hard. I cannot help you much, but I gonna help you as much that I can. But I just ask myself, why is not on my hand, on my responsibility? This is the should be in the like healthcare organization or
mm,
healthcare system. Like,
mm,
what do you do right now?
mm,
What
mm,
do you do? I don't understand. Like, I want to
mm,
like one day like have a dinner with the governments, like some government will control the pandemic, will publish the policy, everything. Just like I want to know when you wake up, when you sleep, when you work. What do you
mm,
work right now? I didn't see any change in Thailand. It's getting more worse. People dying more than 100
mm,
per day.
mm,
If
mm,
you're like if one person, one member in your family dying,
mm,
they're gonna change, right? You're gonna change policy, right?
mm,
You are not.
mm,
I don't understand. Like, because if I feel like I have dreams sometimes, just like my mom get COVID. If my mom get COVID, I don't
mm,
know. I don't know what I gonna be doing with this government. I don't know what I gonna doing something with this government. it's like I like far of my life, much far of my community, much like dying. I feel like God's best you. I will save more people with all that I can, with all of my hand, my brain. I gonna help more as I can. I am not president. If I were president, I gonna like where is Pfizer, where is Moderna? Come, import. Stop all the thing first. Our
Mm,
people is the most important to save right now. Not our
mm,
land, not our outer line, not our power. Our people, and people is movement for the country, and
mm,
people move the economy. How you cannot thinking about that. I just like I am 27 years old, but I think I can be president right now. Yeah.
mm. So I mean, only option that you give into this comment is just like out now, right? Out
Yeah.
now, out now. And
Yeah.
okay, so for me, I tend to support her as well. But in the short run, please, okay, distribute the doors to so many places. Get to the
Yeah.
people. Don't bring people in. Just
Yeah.
congest one places because
Yeah.
it spreads the virus.
Yeah.
That's so deadly. So I mean, I totally believe Kun Piano because Kun Piano experience in this pandemic. She has been working with this pandemic for 2 years, so she knew. Even though from the picture she can tell that there's a high chance of getting more infection, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So Kun Piano, we got a lot of I mean, insight, both
Yeah.
in terms of LGBTQ matter and equality rights and human rights and also especially pandemic. Okay, COVID
Yes.
19. I feel so honored to have you, and I knew that a lot of fans worldwide will love you because you are exactly my first LGBT guest. Okay, that's why I'm so
Yeah.
glad indeed. I'm so glad. I'm so glad indeed.
I
So,
forgot to.
do you still have anything in your mind to say? Just in case that I haven't,
Yeah.
inquire
Just one
you
minute.
or what you want.
Yeah. I have to say 1 or 2 minutes, just like encouragement. Or
Yeah.
a lot of people worldwide with during the pandemic that I am the frontliners. I did my best. I gonna continue doing to save more people around the world to stop this pandemic. For you guys, I encourage you to be safe, to be healthy, and to be stay happy. And anyway, there's some business is shut down, or some people just be a homeless, or some people like not have money right now. I just encourage you that our life is just live and learn and just like try to being happy, try to being positive, and we're gonna part this together. I love you. I love the people. I love the human, and I just say to you like I gonna do my best that I can, and you too. We gonna pass this together. Yeah.
Mm. Oh, that's so precious. Okay, that's so precious for your
Yeah.
statement. And
Yeah.
I'm sure that a lot of people just admire you and
Follow me.
really fascinated by your brain,
Yeah.
okay, and your brave as well. So please, all the fans worldwide, follow Kun Piano at her IG PIANOBEYOU, which is PNOBU. Okay, and in return, Kun
Also.
Piano, would you mind to shout out for all the people, all your
Yeah.
fans, all your admirer, all your family, all your friend and beloved one to follow me, please.
Yeah. I gotta shout out that I love and I respect admire your page so much. Your page is freedom of speech. I can speak everything, and you're I please everyone, my family, my friends on around the world that follow the page is KP1 Worldwide. KP1 Worldwide. And also the IG is Go Panasa. Go Panasa is on behind the on the under there. Did you
Mm-hmm.
see? Please follow admin Go, the nice admin on earth at KP1 Worldwide, Facebook, IG at Go Panasa, Twitter on there. And
Oh,
don't
you're so
forget to follow
lovely.
me. I would love to know you guys.
Please follow Kun Piano, okay? Are you happy
Okay,
today,
yeah.
Kun Piano?
Yeah.
Are you happy
I'm so
joining?
happy that I can speak my voice without fears and without like cut the questions and like to close my mouth again because of I speak my voice to asking for better life of my people. And this
Mm.
I did the right thing. Thank you so much, Kunko, that you make me proud of myself. And when I interview with you, I just start thinking like, piano, you're smart. Yeah,
Thank you for all of your compliment. Okay, and before we
yeah,
go, if you notice that I'm put on Pravina Singh advocacy shirt,
yes,
and because we are LGBT member, and I think some of the time in our life, we probably used to be discriminated and bullied
yeah,
sometimes. Okay, including me. Okay, so I wish everyone to advocate for this advocacy. All right, be an ally, not a
not a
bully.
bully.
Yes,
I
yes,
have
be an
to.
ally, not a bully. Okay. I mean, you just can practice this for the rest of your life because bullying wouldn't produce any positivity. Okay. We all need love. Okay. We all share the space in the world. Okay, and we need better understanding, and we should be compassionate to each other. All right, and we all equal. That's the thing. And thank you for tonight, and thank you for all the fans watching, and especially thank you for my special guest and my previous guest
Thank you so
indeed.
much.
คุณเปียโนคุณเสกสรรอาการถนะครับ Miss LGBT Thailand to 2020 and the other title I just won't mention, okay, because I think that's no
Yeah,
point to mention.
move
Okay,
on.
yeah, move on. No, no price. Okay, you worth
Yes,
more than that. Okay,
yeah,
so no need to mention. Okay,
yeah.
so thank you indeed, Kun Piano and all of your fans, and thank you to my fans and everyone watching. And please to support LGBTQ community worldwide. And Kun Piano mentioned a lot of time on practice safe sex, okay, and get sexual education, okay. So please, think before you say yes, okay. And thank
Yes.
you, and see you next probably tomorrow night. We got a lot of guests, okay. I won't tell you yet, and please follow me then. Thank you very much ขอบคุณนะครับสำหรับ my
ขอบคุณครั
gracias บ๊ายบา
บ
ยขอบคุณมากนะคะสวัสดีครับ